fucking 80s. Yeah, nigga. That's what I'm trying to. Yeah, that's where I'm going with it, bro.
So you need a synthesizer in there. I mean, you got one, but you need a.
Yeah, I barely finished it, but I'm like, I like where it's going. Yeah, some cheesy ass fucking yeah, nigga. And I was like guitar. Yeah, yeah. That's what, bro, I'm
Breathing.
whatever. I'm trying to push myself to make different kinds of songs.
Hey, yeah.
Like I don't want to stay in the same like
Vein.
R&B ish.
Yeah.
Like it's like nah, I gotta be able. I've always been able to do shit like that, so it's like don't get too pigeonholed in like where I'm at.
Yeah, people get comfortable.
Yeah. I tell you, all this is coming from like this Prince I've been listening to. I have an industrial synth music, rock music playlist that so it's like like the like Blue Oyster Cult, all that type of shit. Like I'm like, man, I wanna, but really Prince,
Cause
he got that 80s fucking drums with the fucking
was copying
synth.
his ass.
I'm like, and this is a perfect time to come redo some shit like that, like, you know.
40 years later.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, nigga,
Run this shit back real quick.
let's run that shit back, bro. Like, we need more shit like this.
Hey, Bruno Mars was doing that shit with the
Turn down the lights and close.
That was the 80s.
He does it proper, bro.
He does it
He
exactly.
does, like, when he,
That nigga still
even 24 karat, straight took that shit from Roger Troutman.
He's still just and that's what I've been thinking in the past, in like recently. Nigga, what are you willing to create that you know niggas are gonna bite off of? Because niggas don't come up with original ideas.
It's almost it's very difficult to come up with something
It's
original.
a bitch like Doshi that comes around, who takes your idea and then makes it huge. And then you're like, bro, that was my idea. I'm like, no, that's Doshi. No, it's not.
It's not.
Bitch.
No, it's not, bitch.
It's my shit. Doshi is just biting. And I seem like a crazy person because she has a bigger team.
Doshi, butt naked on these streets.
I swear to God.
I heard she got a BBL too.
Did she?
Already.
Since when? She just got on
That's the first thing you got. It's like you only got a window to get your BBL and get. You gotta make that bread.
That's true.
You don't know how hot you gonna be on these streets.
That's so true.
You gotta be able to compete with Megan Thee Stallion, who got that real ass. Her shit is real.
Megan's done.
You think she done? Bitches fuck with Megan Thee Stallion. I don't really listen.
Bitches fuck with her, but right now, I haven't seen anything coming out to where it makes it feel like she about to make a move. She about to make a push real quick, y'all. She seems like she's just like, I'm gonna deal with the anime community until shit blow over.
She been in Japan heavy.
They pay well.
That's smart though.
And they're not disrespectful. They're not gonna be like, hey bro.
But you sounded like a horse and you sounded like a Scooby-Doo.
Nigga, the reason why
Either or.
the reason why people don't like her is because it's like, bro, she just is like the wrong combination of certain things, you know? Like, if she would be a little bit more modest, she would be huge. If she was more like Beyonce, she would be absolutely ridiculously huge.
No, she has to show that ass, bro.
No, the personality is what makes it not attractive. Because But Beyonce is vanilla ice cream. She is mint chocolate chip ice cream. People who love it, fuck with it. But people who don't will never touch it, bro. They will not fucking touch it. But vanilla ice cream, everybody's had some vanilla ice cream before. Just plain vanilla. You go your whole life and not get mint chocolate. Vanilla? Oh yeah, you got that on some cake before. You got it at a birthday cake.
Nigga better not put some mint chocolate chip on the cake. At
Birthday cake?
Party. I'm gonna be mad as a bitch.
God, what the hell?
I don't even like mint.
Bro, I've eaten mint chocolate chip, but I do not want to eat it today. And I'm mad that you picked for everybody that this was good. The cake is cool, but the ice cream, that needs to be chocolate, or it needs to be something, you know, other people like. You can't choose something that's like pistachio. You know, that's too niche. Too many people don't do that.
Right there, just that one part. Just that one part.
Should I do it again though?
That one doesn't have a metronome?
Yeah, it does. That's the way love goes. Yeah, I said that's, yeah, I said that's the way love goes.
That's Stevie Wonder. It's like a bunch of people sing
That's
that.
Dionne Warwick.
Dion. No, but Stevie Wonder had like a cover.
Oh
of it.
yeah, yeah, he does.
It's like a bunch of people covered that bitch.
Yeah. That was one of her last hits, wasn't it?
Yep.
gonna tell you something that I've learned from us going live all this time.
What?
I think part of the reason we don't get more followers is because we're not talking into the camera more. I think that's how they judge their successful podcast.
Like, if people can actually see your face more.
They want to be able to see you talking into the camera like a podcast for live. Because normally for lives, that's what you see, or you see a naked bitch, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
They see a lot of clothing and niggas standing around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you're right.
And nowadays, if we play this much music on a normal podcast, it's likely to have a naked bitch. Or likely to have somebody whose face is right up in the motherfucking thing, you know? Your face is the closest thing that they have to a close-up. Consistently.
I think you got a valid point. I think you do.
And like, even when I see other people, they got closer shots on their face.
Yeah.
And we just be in a room, well lit.
I think you might have a point.
Huh?
I think you got a point.
This is not letting it out. I feel bad for Yamcha.
For Yamcha?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Yamcha be getting clapped, nigga.
And he didn't choose his life.
Him and Krillin. Clapped.
So they get fucked up every opportunity Dragon Ball has, boy.
Clapped. And then they be like, wishing these niggas back. I be like, y'all got all the Dragon Balls back to wish Krillin back?
Why Krillin?
Nigga, why? Wish Goku's fucking dad or something. You know what I'm saying? Vegeta's daddy or some nigga
The
that's
first Super Saiyan of all time.
yeah, some nigga that's raw than a bitch.
Oh my
bro.
god, imagine Goku fighting that nigga.
You know what I'm
First Super
saying?
Saiyan nigga was probably a nigga a lot like Goku.
You know what I'm saying?
That would be a great fight. And a great ally to have.
I'm thinking of that, like, you just have this nigga, cause like when Brawly pull up on niggas, it'd be hard to beat Brawly. You'd be like, none of you, it'd be taking you niggas 3 or 4 or 5 of you niggas. You niggas have to fuse, have to have these special earrings, fuse to beat this nigga. You can't just outright beat Brawly. So wish a nigga back that can fucking hang with this nigga, bro. Like, what's wrong with you niggas?
Hey, the nigga who
Krillin?
The nigga who originally beat his ass? Call that nigga.
Call that nigga. Cause none of this shit is working. Krillin? Shit be ridiculous. Fucking shit is fucking ridiculous.
Tempo, right?
Yeah. You sped up the plan. Like the second phrase, you sped it up. So you have to go dun dun.
I have to go straight into it. It's a weird tempo. Because it definitely goes slower at the beginning. And then it speeds up and then goes slow again. That part goes faster for sure.
Because usually
that's like
you're used to playing it without, like, you know what I'm saying?
So it's like I was listening to, you know how people keep on trying to sing that and they can never get it right? It's because it starts at like 68 and then it goes to 60 BPM and then it goes back to 68 with they can never catch it because the BPM shift changes where that hit it on the one is. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's why it's messing me up because it's two tempo changes, but it still has to end on the one, and I'm not ending on the one. You know?
Yeah, that's wild.
It's hard.
It is hard. You're not switching tempos. You just changing the notes, like quarter notes versus 8 notes versus 16 notes. It's still on beat. It's just you just get to that part and you kind of rush it a little bit.
Because it's supposed to be faster.
Oh, you want it to be faster?
Because I couldn't fit it in there.
I think you might be trying to do 2 parts at the same time. Because if you clap out.
I rushed the beginning of recording it. So when I pushed the button, I didn't time it for where we started it. Or I timed it, I didn't end the last recording push when I should have. So it sped up I should have waited longer for that last recording push.
Is it because you're not doing that? Are you really supposed to go? As opposed to because if you start on, then you won't be able to do the
right.
So it's like more measures than really. I'm a count. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because that's really a pickup.
Right.
So it's hard to loop because you have a pickup.
I see what you're saying. Because it's not.
Because it's not 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like da 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 1, 2. Yeah. It's really like a pickup. Oh, you have to be like
on it.
On it. Oh, okay, I got you.
I was trying to tap in, but I went on the second part.
Come in when I, like the second time around. Okay. Where you stop. right there, though.
Alright. 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait. This shit is just lighting up like a mother. 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, no. You just go through it and then I'll jump in.
You just didn't stop it where so that was it though. That might be the best one so far. That bit, I think this is wrong with that.
different tempo, but in my head it's better for it to be a different tempo. Because if I could play faster, that's like a shred moment. So
That's what you used to doing.
well, well, I guess so, yeah.
But you used to play it by yourself. If I had to play that bitch, I think I could do it.
Yeah, you got it.
I got
Because
it.
I might be. Because time I'm gonna turn that looper off, and it's just gonna be.
I need to hit the bass line, and I can even set my, cause I need to bring that keyboard in here one day, rehearse with it, cause like,
It needs to be.
cause not every song I'm gonna play just, cause some of these songs sounded good with like organs.
Cause we got like what, 10 days altogether.
pretty much.
So it's like for like this week, you should probably bring it
tomorrow, maybe.
You should go out tonight.
Yeah.
It's not really a perfect night, but just you and I to just dial in. Or how about this? You come tomorrow early. And, yeah, if you come tomorrow early, then you can start dialing in. Just as soon as you can, then just start dialing. For whatever you need, you know. And then,
Cause I got a patch where I can cut the keyboard in half to where this is the regular.
and then
This is
that's
literally
the
a
sound.
bass patch.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I could do that,
Yeah. For this,
so it would sound like a actual bass plugin.
bro, please, I never do the
What you should do.
I never do a loop, you know?
Why would you need to do loops?
I don't. I'm just going through what I might need a loop for. So
Oh, okay.
have a loop. Well, I'm forgetting that we have loops for all of these things already because we did it for system failure. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just trying to make sure that we have them all in one place. Well, I guess I could just transfer them to where I want them to go. Oh, there it is. Ask questions, not even doing that one. That's I'm working.
There, I need to do that one.
You get
I
that?
need to start practicing that one. Okay. So
These are the same chords that we played with
I know I just don't. I
Thong
can't.
Song.
Right.
Because it's. Here, come in here. I'm playing the video.
No, but real quick, before I just this one, I still won't be able to figure it out. Right? Can you play them individually? That's them individually. That's a different key. Now you playing a different key. That's right. So. I'm playing somewhere. When you playing on your, are you just shifting down? Is everything just a half step down type shit, or is it a couple of them might be whole
Everything's a
steps?
half step down.
Literally every note.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then that's good.
Well, it's not exactly a half step down because it's a different note too. So this is one note. Down here, this is sort of like the same note, just but that's shifting down, and this is shifting down, and then we're shifting back up.
I can't figure that gear out.
This one.
That's the
middle note. Because you know this one, right? And you know this one.
That's it. That's it.
And then you hit it again. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah.
That's right.
And then it goes back.
That's it.
That's not what you were playing. You were playing some.
So I was fucking up on the show?
don't even know why you sound like it. Because it sounded good, but I was like, wait.
If that ever happens, bro, what you do? Don't worry about it. Like I said, you already played your shit.
Live. And then I understood.
That sounded cool switching to that.
Yeah. It's not very sophisticated like they do over here.
Yeah, right.
We practiced this shit.
Yo, that sounded cool
We
though.
practiced this shit.
Yeah, niggas.
See how you sound like a Hornet Hammond? You ain't playing my notes. You just. That's why I like it.
Why not stop? Yabba dabba do, niggas. Hey, I'm just back here chilling. I'm just chilling back here. I ain't no shit. That's the only one I did. For the songs we playing. Hey guys, I'm just back here. I ain't no shit.
Nigga wasn't touching shit.
That nigga set the same position up because he wasn't doing shit. He just like,
He
damn.
was like, I'm not moving from this location unless these niggas tell me, hey, move. Hey, do something.
Hey, he could have did worse and tried to fucking say something or something.
What you mean? Anything would have been
You
better
fucked
than
up.
what that nigga did. I see why his baby mama left him.
No, that's fucked up.
Hey, bro, nigga, if that's the kind of shit you did at home, I see why she left you, bro. I ain't even gonna be mad at you. I'm just, hey, just leave. Don't come back. That's funny. Just leave.
That's it. Right?
Yeah. That's
But you say this the chorus. It's close, but I think the
it. That's what it is.
nah. It's the only different note instead of the is
And that's what I would keep hearing. But I was like, the pinky. I
the
kept saying
pinky's
pinky.
different on the Cisco. It's the same. It is the same chord. It's the pinky's different. Instead of like we're here, what you do is. That was different. different. This is your song versus. See what I'm saying? But they're really right next to you. I'm just shifting.
That's exactly what we were talking about. Niggas stealing shit. That's exactly what we were talking about. It's like Cisco's like, but this is my song. Shut up, Cisco. It's my song.
Nah, it's my song, nigga, just because I switched these two.
Hey, nigga, you pay Ricky Martin, and I'm gonna make the money off of this song.
Down the line, if we ever play these songs, if we ever play this song, let's say we play that more than, that's a good transition. Either one into the other, because the chords are.
And that's why both of them are so close to the end of the set. Because it's supposed to be me singing my song, and then it goes into the thong song.
We going to you. Oh, it'd be a cool transition.
So it's like you go. Okay, so it's
But they're close though.
it's so close.
It's fucking me up sometimes. Yeah. But you see how it'd be cool to transition into it? One of them, either way you could go into the other one.
I think I'm working gotta go first.
To start the show?
No, before thong song.
Yeah.
Cause thong song should be like encore.
Yeah, either one. I'm just saying, the fact that they so close, you could transition.
But that's what I'm talking about. If we go to a smooth transition, we can get that encore in there.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? They can be like, oh, it's
also
song.
start off with the.
And I'm gonna make see your pretty faces. Cause it's really a goodbye song. Baby, I'm working. Like it's gonna be like, baby, I'm working. Baby, I'm working. like,
speed
what
it
the
up a
fuck
little
is
bit.
that? Yeah. I gotta figure that part out.
Yeah. So guitar makes shit sound cool. You know what I'm saying? Guitar makes shit since it has like the keys are kind of like softer. You can,
But that's why they give out synthesizers.
that's true.
'Cause in
'Cause
synthesizers,
you could get pedals and shit. They add shit to your
You
shit.
don't never add pedals to
I
nothing.
need to. I gotta get. I can't find those pedals. I have some. I have
What
to
kind of
just.
pedals
I have
do
to,
you want?
I have to tear open my.
There's so many different pedals. You gotta figure out what you want. What kind of sounds do you want to make?
You know what I'm saying? I
And
had.
that's why it's better to have a pedal like this that got all the sounds in it.
I had a pedal though. I had pedals that came with the keyboard. I gotta find them.
Oh yeah,
bitches.
you need those.
Came with 2 sets.
Yeah, you need those.
They somewhere in the house.
You need those. Because those are triggers. One of them is for your effects, but one of them's for triggers. You need
I
that
bet
shit.
something. I bet they got some color shit in there too. Yeah,
You're
it
tripping.
comes with 2 pedals.
You're tripping. I would plug that shit in so quick.
That's the biggest thing I hated when I used to play piano. The fact that I had when I would play classical
okay.
music, that I had to like.
Push the pedal.
I was already struggling like. Now you gotta be like, fuck all that, nigga. I'm about to just play like this. I used to hate that shit.
I'm not doing none of this shit.
don't come in at the same. Like, okay. But you just have to know to speed up to come back in it. You know what I'm saying? Keep playing. You see what I'm saying? I trail. It sounds cool when you do it though. Okay, do it again.
You go first. You
know what I'm saying? Yeah, then we just come in together, but it don't always have to be like that. It just sounds. Maybe shit.
That'll work.
That'll work.
I'm gonna just do both of those little licks and then try to run through it. And then the problem is we're gonna be going through songs so fast we're not even gonna get chances to really solo.
Yeah.
Cause we're gonna be just going through. But if we got a chance, then that's a chance. Damn, time is going fast. Songs that we don't play too frequently, so that we can get
The
comfortable.
only one that Me Too is my second one.
What? Me too.
Oh. You too. You both of us. I still need to get all the way down. I'm right there. It's
right.
when I have to sing too.
Right.
I'm on my way.
I don't even remember the notes I came up with. Did I come up with new notes for that?
You came some for these.
That was where I was like this.
Man, last last time you had some shit. You were hitting them. You were hitting them bitches.
Oh yeah.
Niggas say,
Oh yeah.
There was one time you were hitting the like that Barry White song. played pretty much the same shit. The only thing I do different is when I go before the verse, like I just play the same shit.
Yeah.
Back to it. Back to it. And then the bridge, I guess it's a bridge. Back to the first two notes. All the notes are the same on these, so it's just one different note. It's just one chorus different. Because this is the second to the new. First, second, second, third. You know what I'm saying? We'll do it again. Oh, fuck. I really want to learn. I really want to get this down. What?
That's in the loop. That's in the loop that you originally created.
Yeah, in that loop.
I remember that.
And it goes like that.
It was just going non-stop. Bro, it's been so long since I first heard that loop.
The loop is cool.
That loop. This song is like 2 years old, right? That's crazy.
You say it's how old was it?
It's like 2 years old, right?
That loop? Well, this song in general was made in 2018. But then I made a version for the keyboard so we could play.
Right.
That was like 2 years old though. Isn't that crazy? Still ain't really played that bit. It's like I'm really sitting on everything I've ever done. It's just really, it's like it really feels like a very, very soft launch for everything. It's like nobody really the shit that people checked out was the first thing I ever did was Stalin. They checked that shit out.
Your shit sounds better.
The Rocky kind of. Is there a name for that? It's like chug 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 chug.
Overdrive. It's overdrive. So when you hear it like this,
Overdrive.
it's highly overdriven. When you hear that, that's overdrive. That's overdrive. I do like you got softer overdrive. It's still overdrive.
Is that something you just made up right there?
Huh?
Is that something random or are you playing
This is
something?
Queen.
I was about to say, we got to roll with that. I was like, that's nice right there. We need to that's a Queen song though. Fuck.
We
I'm
will
like,
rock
this
you.
nigga just hit one,
We
right?
will rock you. And as I'm playing it, I'm thinking of the Michael Jackson song. Now this is that's a cleaner sound.
Do
but
you
it's turned up all the way.
do you know the other Michael Jackson?
Which one? Oh.
My baby,
No, I
it
don't know.
don't matter, black or white. Yeah,
It was higher than that.
it's like. Just too basic, but the way they hit. Yeah! Yeah! Yeah, that. You hear me? Oh. See, that's the type of shit I'd be like, damn, that nigga Michael is cold, though. That nigga Michael is cold. It's his voice. It's his voice. Would you say he's a better singer than Prince? You don't think so? You don't think Michael's better at singing than Prince?
He does more distortion, more overdrive than Prince does in his voice. So when
Like,
that's me imitating Michael.
Michael Jackson.
But when I do like smooth shit, like I'm working, baby, I'm gonna see your pretty faces. That's Prince
That's
all
Prince,
day.
that's Prince,
Even the
like-
change of tempo and talking while I'm singing and like that's Prince all day. I'm pop nigga. Oh yeah, see your pretty faces. Oh. Mhm. As I'm going down life's road, but I got to start. Yeah, that's the shit Prince does.
Prince. That
Like,
shit
gotta
Prince
start. Yeah, y'all like that?
Yeah.
To make some changes, you know that?
I was watching the show the other day. He was humping the fuck out of a mic stand. He was really giving it to that mic
You
stand.
be aggressive.
I was like, oh.
But the problem with Prince,
He was like,
you be trying to be like Prince, but Prince be on fucking point.
he be on point.
That nigga's not sloppy.
Yeah.
That nigga's not rushed. He's not hesitant. He's not nothing. When that nigga humps the mic, that nigga's playing
He's
to
going,
hump the
he's
mic.
going to 200% in on
Oh
it.
my god, and it looks great. Like watching him running around and slide across the stage on Purple Rain.
It looks dope.
Oh my god!
and if you try
that
to-
Darling
if
Nikki,
we
there is
try to
no
do it, it looks
performance
silly.
that is equal to Darling Nikki on Purple Rain. When that
Yeah.
and then he'd be like, all in the nigga Signed, sealed, delivered. Michael Jackson, that's your fucking death warrant.
You know who I was watching today, and they said Michael Jackson got nothing on Prince. That nigga CeeLo.
Oh yeah. And CeeLo, I feel
CeeLo
like
worked with that nigga.
CeeLo knows better because he's more musical.
He is.
And so, if anybody who knows better, they know, like, bro, Michael is the king
He
of
said he
pop.
been in the studio with Prince.
The king of recording is Prince. I wouldn't leave Michael Jackson in the studio, even if it was his, all by himself, and tell him to come up with nothing. But Prince, you leave that nigga in the studio without telling him to come up with something.
anything you
And
can
he's
think
still
of.
gonna come up with something.
He's come up with anything.
He's gonna record something that probably sounds better than what your rough take would have been, and then it's gonna be so good to where you're gonna try to emulate what this nigga has been doing, and he gonna have to tell you what he did.
And by the time you figure out, he'd be like, I got
I'm
something
ready
else.
to do something
I
else.
got another. I got a new idea.
Yeah, I'm done with that. I'm tired of it. It's old.
Bro, they need to really let all that bullshit go, bro.
They're not going
What's the point of keeping it up? At first I was like, I get why you keep it all, but now I'm like, just let this shit go, bro. Is that Let's Go Crazy? Let's go crazy. Yeah, niggas be up there dancing.
Cause that nigga be dancing. That nigga start the show with that. Dearly beloved, you already know it's about to go fucking crazy. And then put your head, let's go. And it's so fast. Nigga, you're dancing hard. First song.
He hit you with like 2 to 3 straight up tempos, then he hits you with the something slow.
That's when he slows it down. And then he goes into a solo.
It's cold, bro.
I don't remember how it was.
That
And I used to know that
When
song.
I try to do shit like that on piano, it makes me defeated. Cause I know it's being played. I know what it sounds like, but I can't just jump right into it.
I know it. I played it.
I'll be getting mad at myself. What a fucking genius, man. I'm trying to think who else could go into a studio by themselves and come up with something like. What's another artist that could do it? I guess Stevie Wonder could. Stevie Wonder could, because he can play drums too. Jimmy can play drums and shit? I'm talking about a whole record.
Yeah.
I didn't know Jimmy could play drums.
No, he wasn't playing drums.
Judy Morrison. All that shit you hear from Judy Morrison. He play that shit, and he do like Prince do. He make them niggas come play with. They say he make you play it over until you play exactly how he play it.
He is shredding. In the beginning of the show, beginning of the
I
solo.
need to get warm, but he's always in a flow state. It's like Ultra Instinct with Goku. It's just like always in it.
bro, but he's like this. Oh, what is it? I feel like it's lower than that. Is that the key? Woo! That boy going fast.
In fields. In front of like 70,000
With his
people.
ass cheeks out.
70,000
Don't give a fuck with the rain.
Hey, and you know that feeling where you're like on stage, even as much as you practice, it's very hard to simulate when you get on stage how much open space it is, and just like you're not hearing this shit to yourself as clear as you. Yeah, you got a monitor, but it's just like it's just
But
a
that's
lot
why-
of open space.
That's part of why Prince is so great. He practices for so long to where he practices enough to where he's comfortable in the place. He's
Yeah.
played in the place longer than most people spend money for studio sessions.
Yeah.
By the time it comes time to play, he's played in the place longer than he's gonna perform. He played in that motherfucker 4 hours, 5 hours, just jamming.
You like to be comfortable.
So by the time you go out, you know what it's supposed to sound like, and he already knows what it sounds like having people in the stadium versus empty. Because having them people in there sound different.
It's different. The people are talking. You can't tell
Yelling,
people to
the
shut fuck up.
bodies, just having liquid bodies, we are great for disturbing sound waves.
And then people's energies and
Lights and people in the front of you looking at you like some niggas mad because they bitch made them spend $1,600 to come backstage. It's
Right.
like, nigga, baby, I'm Prince. You want to take a picture, bitch.
that's why you can have an attitude like that, because you're just like fucking.
Nigga, I am so good at what
Name
I
a nigga
do.
who could get up here and do this
And I'm thinking like, who could
Exactly.
literally get in a studio?
and record. Hey,
Record.
hit every instrument.
Bone Iver, that white boy. Remember he did that,
But
and
how,
that worked.
how often can he?
Yeah, you're right. Prince is like the person who can rinse, wash, repeat 6 times.
Yes.
And still have tours that come off those albums. World tours.
Stevie Wonder damn near could, bro. I
Yes.
just don't know him playing.
Stevie Wonder did.
I think he
He played the drums.
He plays the
That's
drums.
why it's so hard for people to play on Superstitious.
That's him playing.
Yes, he
Oh.
played that shit, and people were like, "Damn, why is it so hard to play it?" Because he played it, and he sings it, and so it's like the way he played it isn't like a normal drummer, so it's hard as hell. But
He can play the bass too. I've seen him play the bass.
That nigga play damn near everything.
He can play a little guitar.
When he talk about Motown, he makes it very clear.
He's
But you gotta understand is when I was around those musicians, I was like a sponge, man. I was soaking up everything. I was listening to everything. He's blind, and he was around some of the best jazz musicians of the 30s and 40s.
Which are like damn near the best men.
The best niggas.
Yeah.
These are the niggas who started jazz. These are the niggas who were cutting their teeth while Miles Davis was coming up with his shit. This is who Miles Davis was taking shit from, saying, "Hey, y'all want to play with me?" These niggas were cold.
Ain't too many niggas could go in the studio and cut like Stevie. Maybe Lionel Richie.
And record everything?
Kirk Franklin.
No.
Kirk Franklin be on the drums,
That
on the
nigga can't
bass,
sing
on the
none
keys.
of the parts.
He can't sing though. He can't sing. Put your hands together. He can do that.
Yes.
Put your hands together. Come on, sing.
Come on, holy people.
Yeah, he
Come
can't.
Nigga, stop it. Stop it. And nothing against Kirk Franklin for all y'all people.
No,
who
but
love
like
Kirk Franklin, but
him not being able to sing just X him out of the equation. It's
Yeah,
like,
he can't do it.
You almost had it.
who is somebody who can record the drums, record the vocals,
Mix the shit.
mix the
Let's talk
shit?
about that too.
Yes.
Sit behind the board and mix the shit. Fuck. The Susan Rogers said she taught him. She the one that taught him how to cut tape. He's like, I want to know how to do that. And he eventually she started coming in. He was cutting the tape like. And she was just like, well, Prince, you need to wait on. He's like,
It's
why do I
my
need to wait?
Shit.
Right. Why do I need to wait on you?
Listen. How crazy I would think if I paid for somebody to come in here and be my engineer, and then they told me, Troy, you gotta wait for me to cut the tape. You mean the tape I bought with my scissors, with my tape? I bought the actual tape. I bought the tape that sticks the tape together, and I bought the scissors, and I bought the machine that we playing it on, and I bought the interface, and I bought the recorder column, and I bought, nigga, I'm paying for AC in this bitch, and you're telling me I cannot do something? Bitch, I recorded this yesterday. What makes you think I can't re-record that shit today?
Everybody says he's the hardest, most difficult person to work with.
Because he had an idea that was concrete.
But they said it was genius watching him.
Come
But it was
on,
very
man.
difficult because you just were. It was never comfortable. They said you were always on pins and needles because you don't want to be the nigga who gets fired.
It's wrong.
Because
Yeah.
because
they said he'll pay niggas and send them away for the day and be like, thank you for coming.
Yeah. She said.
And think of how demoralizing that would be. After you told everybody, I got on for Prince for this next album, and they're like, what track are you on? Nothing.
Nothing.
He sent me away the
Yeah.
first day. How much did he pay you? $20,000.
And what are you gonna say? He paid.
I got paid great.
But that nigga. I don't want to see.
He
him
never
no
wants
more.
to see me again.
They-
But I got that $20,000.
They said they don't want to like. As difficult as it was just being a privilege to see someone. It's like watching Michael Jordan do shit, or like
practice.
you being in practice with him, and it's just
Yeah.
like I can't
can't
fuck
do
this
what
up
he's
because I
doing?
enjoy watching this nigga work. What happened? You got to say something?
I don't know. We gonna see.
Ah!
That face.
I've been there before. I've been there before.
Yeesh. Come on, memories.
I've done that. I've done that before, and I've accidentally seen.
That should be loud when I don't turn it down first. Because this is what we normally been turning it down to. That different.
Good shit, bro.
Bro, we got some nasty shit, but we gotta tighten up on your shit.
Yeah, we do.
I feel like we're gonna have to do a couple two-days. Like on Saturday, Sunday, we just gotta block shit out.
Yeah, I ain't got shit else to do. All I'm doing is studying and rehearsing.
And then those days we can really lock in your sounds.
I'll bring my shit tomorrow.
Because we gotta make sure that you're comfortable.
Oh, but you
You
don't
got
have
it.
that shit no more.
What?
Oh yeah, you do.
Yes, I do. This shit is right behind there.
You just gotta screw the shit in.
Yeah.
Damn, look how convenient that is.
Nigga, you tripping. You should know me better than that.
Oh, mama, tell me better than that. I'm a survivor.
You should know one thing I'm not gonna do is get rid of some shit.
Especially something that dope.
Come on, boy. Hell
You still have that? Yeah, you do.
What?
This is one of the most like.
Oh yeah.
This nigga has a lot, cause I was smoking so much. Nigga made a lighter for you, boy.
I got you.
Just
Feel free,
sitting
bro.
right here, turn, grab the lighter, light my shit.
Go right to work.
Let that shit.
Let it go. Done.
Nigga.
I be thinking about shit.
Nigga.
I be like, how can I make this better?
Sega.
I want to make this more effective for everybody here so we can all enjoy ourselves. But bro, I really think that it's imperative that we come in here and literally look at the whole show from system failure.
Okay.
All right, maybe I'll just post it to a private link. I don't know. Maybe that might take longer.
It might take a minute.
So maybe we'll just have
Are
a
you
show.
like one day at the end of practice, you have it set up to press
I don't want everybody to watch
upload? No, you just have it upload and go to bed, and the next day you go watch it. That shit gonna have to take a while to upload.
it. I think so.
Ooh,
But I
but
gotta edit everything together. I don't want to just have it clicking into different videos and shit.
you ain't got time for all that, bro.
It's a lot.
You have to do that later.
I just want to like go through the songs and just play the songs so we can see what they are and how everything's going. And just for you and I to know what we don't want to do and what we do want to do. You know what I'm saying? I watched Django again last night. Yeah, I bought it so I could actually watch it in there with the sounds and everything. And
Oh shit.
sounds good. But I was thinking about that little part, and I was like, we could do that part, but the more people there, the more difficult it gets.
More people
With the mask thing,
on stage.
yeah, we just gotta figure out how the mask actually fucking moves.
We gotta figure out who's playing. Me, you, and
Who else?
Big Mama. And so,
Yeah, man. I'm gonna wrap this shit up. Hey, y'all. I appreciate you guys for signing in, for checking out what was going on today. We had a great session, and we're ready to wrap it up. You want to say anything? You're on that camera right there.
this
Yeah. I can't see your face. Now I can.
Django.
Nigga, when I say that fucking soundtrack is cold as fuck. And the only other song that I want to add is
What song?
is not a typical song and it's not practical. But in this location, it would be the perfect place to sing this song. I feel like niggas would lose their mind. Cause when I see it, it makes me emotional. Thinking about Stand Out by Powerline.
Talking love, all I really want is something,
All I want, second chance to prove.
You know the words.
I got whatever it takes. It's a piece of cake to stand out of the crowd. Even if you gotta do it loud. Tonight is the only thing you see. Gotta stand out.
They hit the fishing. You know what I'm talking about? He ended up using the shit his daddy did, the fishing shit.
I love emotion. That nigga. What's the nigga who sings that?
Tevin Campbell.
Okay.
I know that you'll understand. Get your hand in motion.
When I say that nigga is the most underrated
Singer.
fake celebrity star of all time.
Powerline.
There's nobody who got bangers harder than that nigga who concert I am going to. If that nigga ever have a concert,
Motherfucking
I am in that motherfucker.
And
Powerline,
that nigga was like,
bro, you don't even need to dance. If you just show
he was
it
like MC
on-
Hammer, Michael,
Bro,
and Prince in
he
one,
was
nigga.
amazing,
He's like MC
bro.
Hammer, Michael, Prince.
And the way he would, bro, when Max did the whole, the smoke, the fog, if there was anything I could do.
Oh my God!
I'm alive. All I need is, woo! I was like, every nigga was like, I want to be Max.
I want to be this nigga.
Max is the coolest.
That
nigga
damn near
in
is
the
that
world.
has to be top. Maybe my personal top 5 Disney movies ever.
Bro, that's like up there with the Akira slide. That scene
Yes.
at the assembly, that whole scene is like, nigga, y'all can replicate this as much as y'all want.
He
When
felt
that
like a
nigga-
real power.
when
He
that-
felt like a real
when
superstar.
That fucking principal is on stage. He's like, all right, everybody, now listen to that. Poof. And they're like,
You talking about the beginning? When he was trying to recreate Powerline?
Yes!
I forgot I need
When
to
he
I need to
fell
rewatch
out
that
of
bitch. I
he
need to
fell
rewatch
out, and then everybody, and then that smoke starts coming. Oh my God. And then backstage, they getting everything ready. Hurry up. Oh my God. That is what shows are like.
That's how it is.
That is what shows are like, and especially a show like
and then
that.
you get to see Powerline really do it at the end. You like, oh, that's what you was trying to do, nigga.
Man, when that.
That was a good try. That was a good try, little nigga.
Them niggas is
Oh.
Woo.
High hopes. He's got high
I'm
hopes.
talking about.
He's got high apple pie. Can you just run that in?
Yes.
Let's watch that and we bounce.
Yeah.
Just the end of that.
Powerline Goof Troop.
Yeah. I didn't see that shit, bro.
Powerline, a Goofy movie, YouTube. That shit is so epic. It is so good.
Oh
Turn
my
it up.
nigga. It's like Prince.
Yeah.
It sounds like Prince.
Oh, this is the end.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I want to see the end.
Oh, the end? I like it when he's in the auditorium. The auditorium is the one, man. This is a good song. It's not bad, but the first song,
The bitches come through.
yes.
The bitches
This nigga's
shake nice
backstage.
too.
Yes, this
Like-
nigga's backstage in the 90s. Look at that. And here come Goofy. Only in Goofy fashion.
Bro, it's literally Michael Jackson, Prince, and Instagram.
Look how awesome this stage is. Bro.
Look at the bitches.
Bro, yeah.
Look at the bitches. The bitches, look at their hair.
Who has two bitches at the tents but dance together? Friends.
Ooh, that shot, how they just
Under
be
the
below,
stage?
looking lift them, dancing their feet. That was underrated, bro. Like, how many fictional or fake characters made you feel like this nigga's really a superstar?
Yes.
If that nigga had a show in real life, oh, we
I'm going.
gotta
I'm
get to
just
that
trying
one.
to play today. If this nigga has a show today,
I'm getting
y'all mad at me because I'm spending all the money.
all my
I'm in that motherfucker. I don't care if y'all go or not. This boy about to go off. Goofy just gotta fuck around. People be laughing at Goofy, but that nigga get up on stage and he that. He is
nigga
the
finna
spark.
hit the fishing rod, whatever that shit called.
Hey, Max Help.
Oh, nigga. See, Michael Jackson would do some shit like figure out right on the spot.
Hey, but you forget it's like Disney is not gonna let Goofy look stupid because Goofy is like one of their super classics. He damn near as classic as
Well,
and then Powerline watching them the whole time instead of like acting.
and your partner's at home.
Like,
Yeah, I
that's
told
right
you,
there,
bitch
that's
niggas.
right there.
I told you, bitch niggas. Bitch, you better eat this.
Hey,
You better eat this
hey,
dog
this
and dick.
nigga eating fucking dicks right now.
Right.
Oh my god.
Bro, that bitch gonna eat your...
And this girl.
Right?
That's what you need on your shit. Hey, everybody dance.
Polly Shore.
About to dump your ass up as soon as you
Golf
get home.
5,000 on your ass, nigga.
8,000.
8,000, nigga.
You got that upgrade shit. That nigga about to get
Everybody got to get ass because you got on TV.
several people.
Everybody getting that.
Several people.
Lord, I like how they do that.
Yes.
Look at that nigga's legs, nigga.
Hey, you want an animator? You want an animator from this era to animate your videos?
Yeah, I don't want these new niggas. I don't want, even though this. That's beastly. Even though I like that they had that Mulan.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Something. Do they have the beginning scene?
They gotta have the beginning of.
Right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that nigga. Ooh! Yo! Hey, I don't give a fuck if he didn't make it to the power. That was the beastiest shit anybody tried to do at school, bro. You just kidding me?
Ever. Watch how they do this shit.
How they have to.
And this costume, that's cosplay like a motherfucker, bro. If you cosplay with that, any day, you got it.
You got it, bro.
That is epic, bro.
I feel like this
That
coolest
pose,
nigga at school.
that pose is fucking epic, bro.
Some people settle for the typical thing, leaving all their lives waiting in the wings. It ain't a question of if, just a matter of time.
Bitch getting wet.
instead of just walking by. There's nothing that I wouldn't do if it was getting you to notice.
Or mouth it to the bitch.
Right.
All I need is every chance, a second thought, a second glance.
Yo, homeboy, you got some riding out,
Hell
nigga,
yeah,
bro.
forever, nigga. It's a piece of cake.
Okay.
And you flying?
Dunk your shit.
It's the Goof Boy. With us?
Hey, it's the Leaning Tower of Cheesa.
Bro, Pauly Shore had it. Oh my God, do you remember the first song in the movie?
Bro, I gotta see that. They gotta make it in a Goofy movie on Disney. They have a whole documentary on the making of this whole, bro.
And you remember the second one? I didn't even really watch the second one.
There's a second one?
Oh look.
I don't even want to know. Who did they get to do this whole?
Can't be Tevin Campbell. Who are they?
But you better, whoever come out there better be raw.
They better, on that first note, you'll know with the yeah. Oh no. They chose a woman. Who's that?
I thought it was Duran Bernard. You know who I'm talking about?
I know it wasn't good.
God, I
I don't want to see it unless Tevin Campbell's singing it. Is he the only one who will get this?
High hopes, he's got high hopes, he's got high apple pie in the sky hopes. Oops,
Oh,
there
After
goes
Today? Remember
another-
this is the first song of the After Today.
Oh, is that the beginning?
No more homework at school.
Been laughing since I can remember.
Bro, that soundtrack, bro, they went off, bro. Oh, Tevin Campbell.
Right, you gotta look at them asses. He's a dog, right?
Yeah. Bro.
He has one of the most underrated voices. Like, people know he's cold, but I still think he'd be underrated.
Nigga, if you're Powerline,
You're a goat, bro. Yo, this movie is goated, bro.
goodness gracious.
It's so many lessons. I saw a clip.
Hey, real talk, the lessons for father, son, and all of that stuff,
You seen that clip
bro.
going viral? The nigga was like, when you were young and you were like, man, this nigga goofy ruining this shit. But then when you become a father, you're like, he was literally the best father ever, just trying to make shit happen for his son.
Who already lost his mama, so he knows that they gotta keep it close, and they can't be playing on some BS.
Oh, it's Bobby Brown, okay. Because I said Prince, Michael, but I was like, if I had to pick three people.
Oh yeah, Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown, that makes sense. That makes sense. It was given to MC Hammer at first, but now I see the Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
Now I see the Bobby Brown.
He's way bigger than MC Hammer.
MC Hammer at one point was that nigga, bro.
Yeah, for like a couple years. But Bobby Brown was that nigga for like a decade.
He even moves like Bobby Brown.
Bobby Brown was that nigga for like 2
family
decades. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That nigga was such that nigga that he could.
Look, this fat nigga.
The nigga got a fucking weird tick and people let him have it. That nigga looked like he was chewing on his motherfucking mouth.
And Lockjaw Jones.
Yeah.
Bro, who is this nigga?
Somebody embarrassing the fuck out of me.
Perfect cast, that's it. Yeah. I'm finna hit the perfect cast on you niggas, bro.
Oh wow, they did the power lines. That's pretty cool.
That's
For
the
a
coolest shit.
father-daughter.
Be animated, and he's nobody else.
if y'all different. Y'all some real ones for trying to do this. Y'all niggas ain't hyping up. Bitch, I'm finna be knocking shit off the...
Oh wow.
Did they just put the music over it or were they really dancing to that?
They were not doing that. Some people just need to leave certain things.
I know that you'll understand with my hand in motion. That song is... Oh!
Bro, I'm talking about if you ever see somebody perform that shit live, do you understand what I'm saying, bro? If anybody ever sings that shit at a concert and you hear it,
What Prince
the
song is
right
that?
way.
It's literally a Prince song,
I was
bro.
working part-time now. Raspberry.
It's like a mix of a couple of them. They definitely, but they added a bunch of hip hop shit to it.
Hey, and that's right. The truth is, we'll never know what Prince songs they picked it from because it's Disney. And they made sure they covered their ass. There's no way that
You know
when
Prince was watching
was
this
still
bitch
calling
like,
himself the artist, that he was like, yeah, these niggas could just take my shit.
These niggas got me.
Yeah,
Cause that shit,
it's Prince all day.
it sounds like 3 or 4 different Prince songs. Like let's take from these 4 or 5 and then add some
But we want Powerline to seem like he's Michael Jackson, but he's really like a Prince.
Bobby Brown.
But he got the persona of Bobby
This
Prince.
shit is wild.
Bro.
Hey, they cold for that, bro. You gotta give them up for that, bro.
They did
Them
that.
niggas did that shit. How you meshed them 3 niggas together, bro? Oh my, bro,
What's crazy?
I have to go see
You know
this
what's
movie.
crazy?
Can I buy this online? I
It's
probably
on
can buy
Disney.
this.
It's
Can I
on
go to
Disney.
Amazon Prime and buy this
But
shit?
it's on Disney.
I don't have Disney Plus.
Okay.
You got Disney
You have
Plus?
to buy it, yeah.
Bro, you can watch. They have a making of a Goofy movie
Oh, it's on Disney
documentary.
Plus. Oh, okay.
So you gotta watch that, oh.
I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I need a Funko Pop. I need a Powerline Funko, bro. What they got them bitches?
Yeah.
I need that.
Powerline,
Oh,
one of my top 5 favorite Funko Pops.
bro.
I need that bitch.
Yes.
I'm looking it
But
up.
he doesn't have the thing on his chest.
That's all right. They take that bitch on there.
Yeah!
Right?
Powerline,
Bro.
one of my
How
top
you tell me
5
they got
favorite
one of
Funko
these?
Pops.
Bro, if you find it, I definitely want one.
I got
Bro, you know what I want? I really want the outfit that Cleo had. If we could just wear that.
On stage? Talk about Ferguson in the power lines? Oh my god.
They were like-
Niggas' heads will just explode.
They're like, this nigga's wearing the power line suit.
The Cleo had the best looking
Oh
cosplay.
yeah, his shit look just like it. Yeah. Just like it. Set fire in the sun.
Damn, you can even get
The maximum?
the maximum, bro.
Dang.
I feel like I need both them bitches, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That is so crazy, bro.
Well, I want this one. They got different ones. They got this one. He kind of like this.
Yeah.
Or do you want the one where he kind of like?
No, I want the one where he like this.
Yeah, like nigga, what? That
Wait,
nigga-
which one has a little thing on his thing?
None of them got it though.
Oh.
Max got it? No.
Oh,
Max
yeah,
got something
Max
on it.
got it.
That's all right. We can get that bitch painted on.
That's true. Paint that my damn thing.
Yeah.
But I need the black one. That's part of why I like Powerline, because he's black. They made a point to make him black. Out of everybody in the show, he the darkest skinned one.
Well, I'm gonna give both these on.
Bro, how much are they?
Damn, they like $40.
No!
No, bro, I owe you for like 2 birthdays.
No, fuck that, bro. That's too damn expensive.
It's literally gonna go down.
Hell no.
Hey, get ready. You gonna have a fucking. You about to have a pop. We both gonna have Powerline Funko Pops, nigga. You need that for bro. You need Powerline. Nigga, bro. Yo, see, when people come in and see, they go like, that's motherfucking Powerline. Like, you goddamn right.
That is not a real star, bro. If we saw Powerline in real
in the parlor, in the fucking with the casting.
Hey, you like the movie you fuck around, bro.
That might be cold, bro. He is cold, but I might have to sit down with the niggas.
I want one. I want one of the Luffy. This one where he's like,
Oh, I don't know.
apparently he's supposed to go here 6. I didn't think they would go to it. Loki's bigger than big wars. We talk about Luffy that fought Kaido and he disappeared in the sky, and then the sky opened up and it was a fist as big as the whole fucking island coming through. Like nigga, he like peeked in there, his face, and people were like, "What the fuck?" It's a giant Luffy. And then closer, his fist came through. Get that nigga, get some of that nigga. What was he saying?
I'm the one who keeps the reason why we have
Yeah,
takes this comment.
but it's like, at least 3 people to watch this thing. I could maybe watch a fight. I was so bad. I actually feel so bad for Dan now. Right? I know your dad's a man. Like, just those couple second clips I saw how he was looking at her together and dad. I'm like, bro, this nigga's trying. He's trying, bro. After your mom kicked the fucking bucket, bro. Fucking dipshit. My bad, girl. You alright?
Everything has been tuned to this room. Like, nigga, you're not gonna get this and be watching this. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's watching this on here. You know, only niggas who own studios. You know? Which is 5 niggas in Houston, obviously. 6 niggas in Houston. Alright, you guys. Gotta talk to y'all later.